Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Thumbs Up Gardening. Glad you guys dropped in. I want to talk about this jug, winter jug gardening. I saw this on YouTube and I just got to try it. It just looks so interesting to me. Laying on the porch is everything you need: some duct tape, some seeds, kale, lettuce, some scissors, some water, and a pretty much white or semi clear water or milk jug. Now, I'm going to put this potting mix inside of this well, mine is actually a water jug. I'm going to fill it with some potting mix, the bottom half, and I'm going to water it. My potting mix is in this grocery bag because, you know, when you start seeds, you want to move as much debris as you can. So I went through the soil, picked out as many of the sticks and little pieces of wood and chips and bark that I could get out so that the seeds wouldn't get trapped. Now I'm pressing it down just to get the air out. And then I'll just add some water. Water it pretty good because you're really trying to keep the moisture inside of this little jug until the seeds are sprouted and they're all up and big enough for you to actually put water in the top without hurting them or displacing them actually. Just checking to see if water's still dripping. Looks like most of it that was the overflow has drained out onto the porch. And here's the tricky part. I know I put too many seeds in there, but because it's the first time that I've tried this and because my hopes are so high that the lettuce may actually sprout, I put a lot of seeds in there. I have a lot of lettuce seeds, and that's romaine, because I've had the hardest time sprouting lettuce. But you guys, I just read a couple days ago that lettuce likes to be cold so that in order to sprout. And I always take my lettuce and put it on the heating pad. And so I never get lettuce. Go figure. So anyway, I'm adding the lettuce, and then I'll put the kale on the other side. I'm putting two different things inside of this one jug just to see it sprout, and just because I want to get those two things out first so I can get whatever's left of the cold season. These two plants will love it as soon as we're past the threat of our last frost up out here in zone 7. Now the only thing left to do is to put a light covering of potting soil over top of your seeds. You really don't want to cover them up. You just want enough covering in order to have a little dirt, a little something over top of the seed. And of course, yes, and again, pick out any sticks or clumps or lumps that you feel that may lay over top of the seed and hinder it from popping up out of the soil. And you don't want to pet it down, just give it a nice little dusting over just to make sure all of your seeds are covered. Now here is the tricky part. Everybody, pretty much every video that I watched, people were having the hardest time getting this tape around their jug. I'm like, why is that so difficult? I don't know. I should ask somebody because I had a hard time just like everybody else. I guess if I had taken the gloves off, it would have been a little easier, but why do that? Just struggle. So yeah, that's me struggling, just like most of the videos that I saw and everybody else, trying to get that jug connected with that tape. But in the end, I got it. All right, it's all taped up, sealed up. It's got water sitting to the side. Now we're gonna wait a few days. You guys can hang out with me. And we're just gonna wait a few days and we're gonna see if anything germinates inside of this jug. So we're just gonna sit here. Still waiting. Still waiting. A couple more days maybe. We're coming up on day 4. All right, guys, day 4 it is. Let's take a peek. You see anything? I see a few little green specks in there. Looks like sprouts. What do you know? Looks like the lettuce and the kale. There's something on both sides peeking through. Looks like this thing works, you guys. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. Even though it's for winter gardening, if you put your things in now, you get a jump on the spring. It's a greenhouse, a makeshift in the yard milk jug greenhouse. Hey, I'm impressed.